Thanks for stopping by, GF Explorers. We all love those great aerial, dramatic, cinematic shots that many of our favorite full-time YouTubers have on their channels. We love them, and we often wonder, how do they do that? They do it with a drone. And today, we got ours, and I'm about to take our first flight, and I want to take you along for the ride. We are about to take our very first flight with our brand new Mavic Air 2S drone. It's going to bring a whole new level of video to our RV videos once we get on the road and as we start making our way around the country. It's a beautiful mid-January day here in Denver. You can see it's really bright and sunny, and it's about 54 degrees. So today is a perfect day to take our drone for its first flight. Hey guys, you can see me there in the gimbal in the drone. And we're going to go ahead and fire it up. All right, there we go. We're going to let it hover there for just a little bit. And we'll pan it around. Now, I am in a school here on a baseball field, so I'm well aware and away from people. So you can see here, I'll pan around slowly. And you can see we're in a fenced-in area. There's some townhomes there in the corner, and back around to me. Hello. And now we're going to take it up just a little bit. We're going to stay on the same axis. And you can see we're getting up. And now we'll take another little spin around. And we'll bring it down just a little bit. Back down to level, and I'll spin it around towards me. I've got it in slow-mo right now. There's the camera, and there I am. And now we're gonna I'm gonna spin it 180 for me. And now we're just gonna do some slow-mo moving forward. And it's gonna take some getting used to on the joystick here. They're very touchy. I'm gonna spin around to the left here. And come around. And go right over my head. Just going to do a big circle here, just practicing my basic moves here. And now we're going to bring it home. And there we go, there's our first successful flight of the drone. I will say the joysticks are a lot touchier than I originally thought they would be. So we've got a lot of practice and a lot of experience to get flying the drone. Well, that was an absolute blast. And surprisingly, it was a lot more difficult to control the drone than I originally thought it would be. But I'm looking forward to learning and getting better and being able to get those dramatic cinematic shots. I want to take a minute to talk about drone rules, regulations, and safety. The FAA has been cracking down because of the amount of drones out there, coming up with new rules, especially for those that utilize their drone and make money off of their YouTube channels. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that. Now, typically, if you have a drone under 250 grams, which this one is not, but if you did, you typically don't have to have a license or register that drone with the FAA. Now, because ours isn't, we are registered with the FAA, and you can see our FAA numbers on the back legs of the drone here. We're already registered, and I already have it on the drone. And we also don't want to take any chances of ticking anybody off, number one, or getting a huge fine from the FAA for flying our drone when we have a YouTube channel. So I'm going to be getting the Part 107 FAA license for remote unmanned aerial vehicles. And I've got my study guide from the FAA right here. I'm starting to work on that right now. One of the reasons we got the drone now before we actually get out on the road is, number one, I want to have this licensing done and ready to go by May when we get out on the road. And secondly, I want to be able to get some experience and control the aircraft in a small, protected environment like the school, fenced-in school that I was in, where typically there's no one around. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with me on my very first drone flight. I look forward to your comments and advice on not only taking the Part 107 exam, but your tips and tricks for flying the drone as well. I especially want to hear from you if you've taken one of the test prep courses out there. I'd love to hear your experience with that. Well, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do. It helps us tremendously. And stay tuned for updates on my progress on the test and flying the drone as well. And until next time, happy exploring.